You're now tuned into the SoCHiology Podcast, the exploration of the Chiverse, which encompasses Chicago culture, politics, history, experiences, legends, and stories from the hearts and minds of Chicagoans themselves. This is SoCHiology episode 50, and it's also the first segment of the S.A.T episode. And what S.A.T stands for is SoCHiology Awareness Tests. On these type of episodes, we're just basically going to go up to random Chicagoans and we're going to quiz them on facts about Chicago. And we're going to start off with the Chicago grid system. Now, I posted on my Facebook page the other day if you could take a road trip without GPS. Most people say, hell no, they can't take a road trip without GPS. But a lot of people can't even navigate around the city without using GPS. And people don't understand that these street signs and the grid system was created to help you navigate and not get lost. The Chicago grid system was created in 1830, but it became a mess as the city grew and became larger and it annexed other communities such as Hyde Park. So in 1901, a dude from Rogers Park by the name of Edward Brennan went to the city council with a simple solution. He said, you know what, we're going to reorganize the city. We're going to rename and renumber the streets, north, south, east, and west. So in this first installment of the S.A.T, I approached Paul from Inglewood and Doug from over east. I asked them a simple question. What side of the street are the even number addresses in Chicago? So Doug, how long have you been living in Chicago?
I lived in Chicago like my entire life. I mean, I moved back and forth. I used to live in Florida for about 5 years, moved back, got a job up here, but I've been back up here for about 2.5 years.
So, but this your home though, right?
Yeah, this home.
This home.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
What
yeah,
part of town are you from?
I'm from over east, over here.
Over east? Okay, all right. All right, so Paul, how long you lived in Chicago?
All my life, sir. Since 63, born in 63.
Since 63, okay, so you know your way around the city pretty good then.
Pretty much.
What part of the city you from?
Inglewood.
Inglewood? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this, Doug. On what side of the streets are the even addresses in Chicago?
Even, typically, I always look at the even on the right side, and then the odds on the left side.
What side is that?
Well, actually, you know what?
What direction is it going? All right, so Paul, I'm going to ask you this. On what sides of the streets will you find the even numbered addresses in Chicago?
Even numbers would be on the west side of the streets.
West side and what other side?
It's actually like, if you going like east, I always feel like the evens are on the left side, and then the odds are on the right side when you're going east. Like west is the different side.
Okay, so basically, if you're going east, you said the evens are on the right.
Yeah.
If you're going east, so that means the evens will technically be on the south end. That's what you're saying.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Even numbers on the west side of the street. If I'm facing southbound now, even numbers are on my right side.
Okay. All right.
Because if you're going this way, these like you're going to Indiana. So that's
right.
east.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's wrong.
I know.
That's wrong. That's wrong. And what if you were facing east or west? What side would it be on?
East or west, I'm facing west now. It would be in front of me. Even numbers are in front of me on this side of the street.
I just know, like I'm like a vision. Like I remember stuff by like knowing like what corners like got what certain spots. So that's how I remember getting around the city.
Absolutely. So northwest would be the even.
Yeah.
And southeast would be the odd.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it.
So the answer to today's SAT is the even number addresses in Chicago are on the north sides and the west sides of the streets. No matter where you are in the city, the even number addresses will be on the north and the west side of the streets. So next time you're driving around, pay attention. You might be able to learn something and you might be able to navigate your way through this big ass city known as Chicago.